Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into a topic that's both fascinating and alarming: 5 signs that the end of the world has already begun. Over the course of my many years exploring the natural world, I've witnessed firsthand the incredible resilience of life on Earth. But I've also seen its fragility, and in recent times the signs have become increasingly difficult to ignore. Our planet is sending us a message carried on the wings of the wind, whispered by the melting ice caps, and etched into the very fabric of our existence. Today, we'll be examining 5 of these signs, 5 harbingers of a future that seems increasingly uncertain. Buckle up, dear viewers, as we embark on this unsettling but crucial exploration. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest videos. Our journey begins with the most pressing issue of our time: climate change. It is a stark reality playing out before our eyes. Temperatures are rising at an alarming rate, a fever gripping our planet. The consequences are devastating. The polar regions are bearing the brunt of this warming. Glaciers are retreating, contributing to rising sea levels. The Arctic ice cap shrinks each summer, now dotted with open water. This warming effect is not limited to the poles. We are witnessing an increase in extreme weather events. Heat waves are becoming more frequent and intense. Droughts are gripping vast regions, turning fertile lands into wastelands. And then there are the storms. Hurricanes and cyclones are growing in intensity, leaving destruction in their wake. Coastal communities are facing the brunt of these storms. Our planet is warming, and the consequences are being felt globally. The delicate balance of our climate system is being disrupted. But there is hope. We have the power to act. By embracing renewable energy and sustainable practices, we can mitigate climate change. The time for action is now. Our next stop takes us deep into the heart of another alarming trend: the rapid decline of biodiversity across our planet. The natural world, a tapestry woven with an astonishing array of life forms, is unraveling at an alarming rate. Species are disappearing from the face of the earth at a pace that is unmatched in human history, a silent extinction unfolding before our eyes. The causes of this biodiversity crisis are complex and multifaceted, but human activity lies at the heart of the problem. Habitat destruction, driven by our insatiable appetite for land and resources, is fragmenting and destroying the natural homes of countless species. Forests, once vast and teeming with life, are being cleared at alarming rates, their ancient trees felled to make way for agriculture, mining, and urban sprawl. Oceans, too, are feeling the pressure of human activities. Overfishing, driven by our demand for seafood, is decimating fish populations and disrupting marine ecosystems. Pollution from industrial activities and coastal development is poisoning our waters, creating vast dead zones where life struggles to survive. Climate change, as we've seen, is exacerbating these pressures, pushing already vulnerable species to the brink. As temperatures rise and weather patterns become more erratic, many species are struggling to adapt to these rapidly changing conditions. The consequences of this biodiversity loss are profound. Each species plays a vital role in the intricate web of life, and the loss of even a single species can have cascading effects throughout the ecosystem. The extinction of pollinators, for example, could have devastating consequences for food security, as many crops rely on these creatures for reproduction. The loss of biodiversity also weakens the resilience of ecosystems, making them more susceptible to disease, pests, and other disturbances. It is a sobering thought. We are not merely spectators to this extinction crisis, but active participants. Our actions have consequences, and the future of life on Earth hangs in the balance. Chapter 3: A World Without Immunity. Our exploration of a world on the brink takes us now to the front lines of a different kind of threat: global pandemics. The emergence of new and deadly diseases is a chilling reminder of our interconnectedness and the fragility of human health. In a world where borders are increasingly porous and global travel is commonplace, a disease outbreak anywhere can quickly escalate into a global crisis. The recent COVID-19 pandemic, which brought the world to a standstill, is a stark illustration of this reality. The virus, which originated in a remote market in China, spread with astonishing speed, crossing borders and continents with ease. Hospitals overflowed, healthcare systems were pushed to their limits, and economies ground to a halt. But the COVID-19 pandemic is not an isolated event. It is merely the latest in a series of infectious disease outbreaks that have plagued humanity in recent decades. From SARS to Ebola, from Zika to MERS, we have seen a disturbing trend of emerging and re-emerging infectious diseases. Several factors are contributing to this increase in global pandemics. One is the encroachment of human activities into previously pristine natural environments. As we continue to destroy habitats and come into closer contact with wildlife, we are increasing the risk of zoonotic diseases, those that can jump from animals to humans. Another factor is the rise of antibiotic resistance. The overuse and misuse of antibiotics in human and animal health have led to the emergence of drug-resistant bacteria, making it increasingly difficult to treat infections. The threat of global pandemics is a stark reminder of our vulnerability. It is a call for greater investment in public health infrastructure, disease surveillance, and international cooperation. We must be prepared to respond quickly and effectively to future outbreaks, for our collective health and well-being depend on it. Chapter 4: Seeds of Discord. We turn now from the realm of nature to the realm of human affairs, where another sign of our world on the brink is unfolding: political instability. Across the globe, the bonds of cooperation and diplomacy are fraying, replaced by a climate of mistrust, division, and conflict. The seeds of discord are being sown, threatening to unravel the fragile fabric of peace and stability that we have painstakingly built over decades. From the rise of nationalism and populism to the resurgence of great power rivalry, the global political landscape is becoming increasingly fractured. The international institutions that were established in the aftermath of World War II to promote cooperation and prevent conflict are being tested as never before. The drivers of this political instability are complex and interconnected. Economic inequality, driven by globalization and technological change, is fueling resentment and a sense of injustice among those left behind. Social and cultural anxieties, amplified by the rapid pace of change and the erosion of traditional values, are creating fertile ground for extremism and polarization. The consequences of this political instability are profound. Conflicts, once contained and managed, are escalating, displacing millions of people and claiming countless lives. The threat of nuclear proliferation looms large, casting a long shadow over the future of humanity. The erosion of trust and cooperation among nations is undermining our ability to address global challenges such as climate change, pandemics, and cyber threats. We are living in an interconnected world, yet we are increasingly divided. Chapter 5: The Machine Age. Our final stop on this unsettling journey takes us to the very heart of human ingenuity, the relentless march of technology. While technological advancements have brought about countless benefits, improving our lives in countless ways, they also pose significant risks that could ultimately contribute to our own undoing. The rapid pace of technological change is outstripping our ability to understand and manage its consequences. Artificial intelligence, once the stuff of science fiction, is rapidly becoming a reality, with the potential to revolutionize our lives in profound ways. But it also raises profound ethical and existential questions. As machines become increasingly sophisticated, capable of learning, adapting, and even making decisions autonomously, what does it mean to be human? What happens when machines surpass human intelligence? These are questions that we must grapple with urgently. The rise of social media and the internet, while connecting people across vast distances, has also created new avenues for the spread of misinformation, hate speech, and propaganda. The digital world, once hailed as a force for democratization and empowerment, is increasingly being used to manipulate, control, and divide. Cybersecurity threats are becoming more sophisticated and pervasive, targeting critical infrastructure, financial systems, and even our democratic processes. The digital realm, once a virtual playground, is becoming a battleground, where nation-states and non-state actors alike are vying for control and influence. The technological revolution is a double-edged sword. It offers us unprecedented opportunities to improve our lives, but it also presents us with unprecedented risks. It is our responsibility to ensure that technology is used for good, to address the challenges facing humanity, and to create a future where everyone can benefit from its transformative power. Outro: a choice to make. Thank you for watching. If you found this video informative, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. As we've seen, the signs are all around us. Our planet is sending us a message etched in melting ice caps, rising sea levels, and the silent extinction of countless species. We are at a crossroads, a pivotal moment in human history. The choices we make today will determine the fate of our planet and future generations. We have the power to ignore these warning signs, to continue down a path of unsustainable consumption and environmental degradation. Or we can choose a different path, a path of sustainability, compassion, and collective action. Leave a comment below on what you think is the most alarming sign and why. Stay tuned for more thought-provoking content. Until next time, stay safe and stay informed.